What's up, y'all? It's Dakota G. Today we got a really special one. We're gonna be breaking down 10 Days in Atlanta by Cody Ray and Dre TL.
I spent 10 days in Atlanta, suddenly a fucking rap star. See me on the TV, never thought I'd make it that far.
You might recognize both of these guys from Netflix's Rhythm and Flow Season 2. Track is produced by my man Jay Pats. Let's get into it. All right, so we have that going. Now, what I decided to do was I decided to add a little bit of tape emulation. The Crane song Phoenix 2. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to process the drums and the bass together. And so what I decided for this one is I went with the Phoenix 2 tape emulation, classic, really great sounding plugin. And so I'm going to play you what this is doing. And then I have the gold clip coming after it, and honestly, all this is really doing is it's just adding a bit of that gold. I'm not clipping anything further. I'm just adding a bit of the gold. I'm getting a little bit of volume out of the drums and the bass. Next, we're going to check out the music, and I really did very minimum on the music because it sounded good as is. So I'll show you just with the piano. I'm just doing just some light EQ moves, nothing crazy, little boost with the flute, nothing too crazy. There's really nothing going on outside of this voice call that's in the beginning of the song, which I can go ahead and play you.
So either way, man, like I get to say congratulations and welcome to season 2 of Rhythm and Flow, bro. Like it's time to really go get it.
And all I added to it was I just added a little bit of reverb and rolling off a bit and just ducking some of the frequencies that were poking out a bit too much. And after that, I added a Echo Boy that's going into the ROM reverb just to help it dissipate into the song better.
So either way, man, like I get to say congratulations and welcome to season 2 of Rhythm and Flow, bro. Like it's time to really go get it.
Cool. And so with the processing on the music, the only thing that I'm doing is I'm hitting it with the CLA mixdown. Sometimes I'll use this bass function and sometimes I won't. For this song, I decided that it sounded better with it. And then I just have a trim tool. I'm assuming that this again was a revision. And so we just decided to boost another half dB on the music at some point within the revisions. And then I also added this Ozone 11. And with the Ozone 11, the only thing that I'm doing is I'm using the clarity module. I'll play you what that's doing. And then from there, I'm sending it into the maximizer. I use the low latency version because I want to make sure that I'm not overly processing. So I have the low latency version, just pushing a little bit of gain, not doing any upward compression, no soft clipping, nothing like that. This is what that sounds like. Cool, so that's the music. I'm mixing this song a little bit hotter than I typically do. Usually I would have a lot more headroom, but I mixed this song twice, and when I did it with more headroom, it just didn't have that sound of the demo. And so I really just wanted to make sure I got that, that dirty, really punchy weight that you hear in the demo. So it just ended up working out better that way. So then from there, we go to the vocals.